in the mood. We got all damn night. I wanna do this right. Girl, let me set the table. Whatever's on your mind, girl, put that thing aside. Cause I'm about to take over. Ooh, yeah, I see you dancing. Like the way you move it. You ready for some action? You ready for some action? I can't wait for your reaction. Like this, do you like that? Let me cook you dinner, best like you ever had. Bed filled with flowers, bubble bath waiting. And you so bougie, girl, but ain't nobody hating. Girl, you so bougie, so bougie, so bougie, but ain't nobody hating. Girl, you so bougie.
Yo, what's going on? This your boy Steve, and of course the hostess with the mostest.
This is your girl Chris on Candid Talk Radio on IntellectualRadio.com. Woo! It's another day. My man Steve was at home chilling on his couch. Forgot today was Thursday. It do seem like this week went extremely fast, though.
Yeah, I'm thinking today Wednesday. I'm sitting up at home like you called me like
I'm
where
like,
you
dude,
at?
I see your car in the driveway. The show that was on before us was laughing. I'm like, I'm looking right at your car in the driveway. Where you at? But it's Thursday, the best night of what, Steve?
Of course, this is the best night of your life. What are you talking about?
I know.
It is Thursday.
Is it me or did this week seem like it really, really went by really, really fast?
Yes, it definitely went by fast.
Tomorrow is the weekend.
Well, I'm glad because I'm sick of being at work for. I need a couple of days off.
I just need to win the lottery.
If I could just do that, I'll be straight.
I'm not even me like 20 million. I'm happy.
I'm greedy. Give me the 500 million. I'm gonna run through 20 million.
20 is not greedy.
But
I got family to take care of.
Yeah, but I'm sorry I was late, y'all. I apologize. I was getting ready for my Pokemon and my Pokemon Go app.
You know they robbing people. People
Yeah,
get over there to find their little Pokemon out there get robbed.
Yeah, I've been robbing them.
But nevertheless,
I'll just play.
You're so stupid. It's Thursday, the best night of your life. Got a lot going on this weekend. I mean, hey, guess what I did? I actually went to the Taste of Chicago.
Oh, how was it?
I don't know.
How you don't know? You were there.
I was there, but I was there, but I wasn't there, type of thing. I was there. I mean, I guess it was okay because the last time I went, I probably was, I want to say a teenager with my uncle and my aunt, I believe, and my cousin. I probably was about 14, 15 years of age. So it was I tasted a couple of things. I liked a couple of things. It was okay.
Okay?
Yeah, but what I did notice is that
I can't get on.
Why not?
I don't know.
What I did notice is that
says my connection.
There you go. Right there.
There you go.
What I did notice is that the venue, as far as artists, wasn't the same. They had like Billy Idol. They had the Isley Brothers, which is like, okay, I was looking for R. Kelly to come out too. Because that's how I found out about the Isley Brothers, is because that little stuff that he was the Contagious song. Remember the couple of songs that R. Kelly and Ron Isley did? That's the only way I knew who Ron Isley was. Before that, I had no clue who Ron Isley was.
Really?
None whatsoever.
Oh yeah.
Never heard.
How did I know about Ron Isley? And I was born in '80s.
Was raised. What's the word? Religious household.
Was I.
No, you Baptists. We was apostolic Pentecostal.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah, they're Kojic,
Oh yeah, never mind. Y'all a cult.
We was on lockdown. There was like no music in our house. There were no Uno. You couldn't even play Uno I got a whooping for playing hopscotch. You couldn't play. That wasn't even a gambling game.
I was in captivity over there. That's what y'all was on.
But I'm just saying, when you grew up apostolic Pentecostal, it's like nothing you can do. There's no earrings. There's no makeup. There's no, I think for some reason the hair had to be pulled back, skirts down to my ankles.
Y'all sound like the Taliban up in there. That's what y'all sound like.
Right. But hey, that's how I grew up. Like, dude, like, what did I know?
Good thing I wasn't in there. I would have definitely been that rebellious one out of the church.
I think it it was a point where some of us may have been rebellious, but I won't really say until I got a little bit older, and then it was just like, my mother was like, go to Bible class. Like, yeah, you'll love that one. Okay, I'm going to Bible class. I was probably over somebody else's house kicking it though. I mean, at the end of the day, I've never, and I'm glad that I've turned into this type of parent where I did not force religion on my sons.
Mm-hmm.
I let them make that own. I didn't, that was forced on me. So, it's like now my son, my youngest son likes to give me the blues. He tells me he's Muslim. He tells me he's Buddhist. He's every religion but religion. I just look at him and shake my head. My youngest son I'm like, Andre, when you going to church? Can I DJ there? Hey, if they don't allow me to DJ, I guess I'm like, you got to save your own soul. I can't save your soul for you. I did take them to church when they were little.
That's all you can do at that point.
At the end of the day, I did not force religion. I didn't say join a choir, join the usher board, I didn't force them to do any of those things because growing up, guess what?
My parents tried to get me to join a choir. And that's how I ended up being a musician. Because I was choir,
I was armor bearer, I wasn't all of that. I was pastor's right hand.
My folks was easy. They was like, pick something.
Nurses Guild.
They was like, just pick one and just do that.
Yeah. But it is what it is. So this week, thank God, uneventful with the shootings and the stuff that was going on last week. It's like a breath of fresh air that you're not hearing about this stuff right now. And unfortunately, it's kind of died down. And the unfortunate part is because there were still 2 men lives that was taken for no reason.
I mean, me and my mom was talking about this Saturday. It's always like this. Mm-hmm. Give it 2 weeks after the death. Then after that, everything goes back to normal.
Yeah. What I did find interesting today, a friend of mine had posted something about a young lady in Detroit, 22 years old. She had a little boy. I think he was 5, but she was 3 months pregnant. She called or she texted her mom, and because her mom was looking for her, and she was like, "Oh, I got into a fight, but everything cool now. Everything is okay." So the mom kept texting her for 2 days, and she ended up being dead, and she didn't know. The person, it was a guy who saw her at a gas station, and he was like, she had told him somebody had stole her ID and her money and stuff and her phone, and she couldn't contact. So he told her to come back and she can use the home, but it was in an abandoned house. Okay, abandoned houses got phone lines now, but nevertheless, I guess they're not looking at him as a killer because he said she was foaming at the mouth, and when they woke up the next day, she was dead. So, but when she called the morgue is like, we don't have any bodies. But in fact, the morgue did have her body. She was just a Jane Doe. But even still, you got a body down there. Why are you telling this lady? So just found out the body was there late
but they probably get a bunch of Jane Does.
But if you got a lady saying, hey, I'm calling the morgue, I'm looking, she's 22 years old, and she's giving a full description of her daughter, but the body is laying there and they're saying it's not there. But it's sad that a young lady had to lose her life. But the thing is when she posted on Facebook looking for her daughter, someone actually called her and said, hey, B, your daughter is dead. Click.
Dead.
And that was it. So it's like someone just called me. Well, do you know what number it came from? No, it was private. I told you it was a private number. Came up, but
messed up.
Rest in peace, family. Want to give prayers and shout out to my sister Shalonda Parker. She is in the hospital recovering. She's been sick all week, chest problems, blood pressure, high, low, just all type of things. She had a coronary audiogram today to check her heart, and all that came back normal, but she's still in the hospital. But just like to send prayers out her way. Prayers for my traveling Morgan Park Mustang family. Their class of 86 30-year reunion. Want to wish them all safe travels on their cruise. And to my most worshipful St. John family, would just like to say love you guys and hello. What's up? Call in, text in. Hey, remember those Intellectual Radio t-shirts? I got about 5 people that said that they wanted to purchase a shirt. Please inbox me because I can't remember all who it was.
Yeah, they're $15.
They $10. It's Steve friends, they're $15, but for Chris's friends, they're $10. Like to say hey to my
So
cousin
you gonna undercut
Jeremy.
me?
Hey, I'm doing what. Hey, I got to do what the producer say. She said 10. Want to say hey to my cousin Jeremy. Want to say hey to Monique. I want to say hey to Miss Tara Bankhead, my long lost BFF down in Texas. Hey to Miss Tracy. That I've known Tracy since I want to say pre-K. And hey to Ken. We used to date a little bit, but I don't know what happened.
You know what? I want to talk about this Pokemon game, but
Did I just kick you?
yeah,
I'm
you
sorry.
did. You
I'm
definitely
sorry.
did.
I apologize.
It hurts a lot. But
Sue
look,
me.
but check this Pokemon game is amazing.
Okay.
I really do think the reason why I say this is because this is I really do think that this is going to change the way gaming is on your phone now.
But you're going out in neighborhoods looking for a Pokemon. My son comes in the bedroom in the middle of the night and like to capture one. I'm like, are you serious? Why is it a Pokemon in my bedroom?
But one thing, the reason why I say it's a good thing because this is the first game where kids can actually get up and move around.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, somebody made a joke on Facebook and said that this is that Pokemon Go has only been out a week.
Pokemon's been out since my boys were little.
No. But the app,
the
the
app
new
has only
game,
been
the new
out. Yeah,
game,
that has only
the
been
game
out.
has only been out a week.
Yeah.
But they said it's done more for childhood obesity more than in a week than Michelle Obama's done in 8 years.
Oh wow!
But I mean, if
like
you
to say, wait, let me just.
But-
Whoops! I gotta stop you because my husband is on here. Really want to say I love my husband Anthony Pugh. He's on here like really. I didn't see you at first, but I believe he's probably saying really off of the Ken comment. That was
I give some money to some churches? Yeah, but after I go tour the world.
I'm gonna take my tithes out of that and I'm gonna pay my tithes with it. That is one of the first things that I would do.
I'm gonna pay my tithes from the check that come from my job.
The second thing I would do is pay off all of my whatever bills I owe, my mortgage, car, whatever bills my sons owe, whatever bills my husband owed. I would put money in a trust for my mother because my mother would just give it to other people. And I would set up trusts like for my all of my nieces and my nephews and my grandkids, and of course trusts for my sons and stuff like that.
Me and Earl going to Amsterdam to the red light district.
Earl ain't going nowhere.
Earl will go to Amsterdam to the red light district. I bet you if
somebody
I call
said
Earl,
you going to hell.
If I call Earl, how am I going to hell?
You're not paying your tithes.
Listen, read your Bible. The Bible says
pastor's son. No, you a PK.
The Bible says the Bible says that you are supposed to pay tithes earnings. It don't say nothing about your winnings. When you go, if you won, if the public clearance place, whatever it's called, you won a house, you gonna tithe your house? You gonna give 10% of your house to the church or somebody?
If I want a home,
yeah,
I would sell it. Especially if I already have a home, I would sell it, and then I would still give 10%.
This is one that's killing yours. Don't get me wrong, yours is bad. I'm a witness. But this one, matter of fact, sell your old one to me when you go into the new one.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is that this one is like the dream come true. You gonna give 10% to the church, so you gonna move Mother Cruder up in 10% of the house?
I would take the new house like you just stated, and then I would sell the old house, and I would still give 10%. When you get a windfall of money, I don't care. I always feel like you're supposed to tithe more if you get more money. That's just my belief. I just always felt that way.
I feel you. Off of my earnings. When I go to work, I work first, which means I earned that paycheck. Because I got to work 2 weeks, then get paid for that.
Well, we know everybody don't give 10%. I mean, like I have a standard. I'll give $25 to $50. It just depends what I have in my purse at the time. But, it's times where I've sat in church and I might have only had $25 or $30 and I just threw it all in offering.
Then God is going to smite you. But like I said, me and Earl going to Amsterdam. We're going to kick it.
Let's see. Pastor says, what if God said you'd get in heaven based upon your earnings? How much would it cost you?
What?
What if God said you get in heaven based upon your earnings? How much would it cost you?
I did. He said, look, God made the criteria, not me. God said, confess with your mouth, believe in your heart, and then I had to go get dipped in some ice cold water. And we cool. Now, don't get me wrong. Would I give the church something? Yes. Would I give them 38 million? Absolutely not. No, I'm sorry. Not 38 million. It was 500. 50 million? Absolutely not.
That's not a lot of money. If you got 540 million, are you gonna blow
I'm
through
not going to.
You'll get 300,000.
I would not give any organization that much money at one point.
I'm not saying give it to them all that time, but I'm saying you tithe throughout the years. What I'm saying is you're gonna keep on tithing.
I'm going to tithe. I'm going to make sure that we go out of town frequently, and
are you going to take your church members?
The ones that drink and have communion more often than usual, yes.
You're right. Tony, he going to hell.
What? It's saying in the Bible as often as we do this. I'm just gonna do it often.
I hope your mother and father not listening.
They know me. Listen, it says in the Bible, and Pastor Pew, it says, as often as we do this in remembrance of me, I'm just gonna do it a little bit more often so I can remember. What? That's what it says. Jesus turned water.
How many of your friends would you help?
Jesus, would I help as far as what?
If they're in dire need. Well, first of all, would you tell your friends? I wouldn't.
Okay, let me tell you. This is serious. No, okay. All jokes aside, seriously. One thing I'm not gonna do is I'm not taking care of nobody. Kill that. I'm not taking care of nobody.
Not even your mother and father?
Okay, besides, parents, not really. Parents, grandparents, they taken care of. Brother, he'll get an allowance.
That's taking care of him if you get him an allowance.
No, but it's going to be to help him start whatever he's trying to get to.
Okay.
So he can make his own money. I'm not getting ready to take care for the.
300 million. I got to give your brother a couple of million.
To do what with it though? Not just to go blow up, go blow off.
Aren't you just gonna blow money?
No.
You just said you and Earl was going to the red light district in Amsterdam.
We have a purpose though when we go. Did you not hear the remembrance of me as often as we do? We have a purpose. Come on, get it. But no, seriously, the way I would help my friends and my and stuff like that is I sit down with them.
Okay.
Because I'm not taking care of nobody. But my thing is this: what do you want to do for the rest of your life?
Right.
Okay.
I mean, I believe
because we all working at a job that we hate. Because if we loved it, we'll do it for free.
Yeah.
Right. So my thing is okay. Quit your job. You got an investor now.
Okay.
Go and do your dream and what you want to do to make money and be successful. And I'm gonna help you get there financially. And from what I've learned from business.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna help you do that, and then once you get on your feet, then you go do your thing. Okay. Then I'm gonna take the next friend and I'm gonna do the same. That way we all win. But I'm not taking care of nobody. No.
Well, I got that.
I got an issue with that.
My mom, you know.
I mean,
yeah.
I'll give you an example. If Earl was sitting here and he wanted, and he came to me, Steve, I don't want you to give me no money. But I want to expand IntellectualRadio.com into something bigger. Huh? No, I'm just saying. But I'm just saying.
Thank you, Earl. You would say give.
But if Earl came to me and was like, man, could you give me some money? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no. But if he tell me, hey, but this is what I'm trying to do business-wise, it's going to help me make more money for me and my family. You would just give me a couple million?
That you still got all that money left.
But you got everybody asking you for millions. You gonna give me?
Hey, Alicia.
You gonna give away halfway?
Hey, Tony.
See, this is just me. No. I got you. I feel you on that. But honestly, with me, my thing is my thing is this. I want to sit back and I want to help you reach your goal, your dreams, stuff like that. You gonna blow it on women in strip clubs?
He's not gonna blow it on women in strip clubs because he is in a successful committed relationship. He's in a committed relationship. He wouldn't dare do such a thing.
I'm not going to comment on all that, but
I got a question.
Yeah.
President just said 25% of people involved in police shootings have some type of mental issue. That's a lot. What do you think?
That's a complete lie, and that's why I ain't want to listen to Obama or whatever with this. He acting like an Uncle Tom, so I really didn't want to listen to him. No, because don't wait till 5 police die, and then you want to have all these town hall meetings, all this stuff. But then when 561 black men died only this year from police, you ain't said nothing. Go sit down somewhere. I'm sorry. I ain't trying to hear it. I'm sorry. I'm just not trying to hear it. Listen, I love President Obama. I'm just not with you on this. Don't tell me to calm down and think of peaceful things. You can kiss the pink part of my behind. I ain't trying to hear that. I'm sorry.
Wow. Okay,
I'm sorry.
So
you know why? Because his kids got security for the rest of their life. Yours don't.
That's true.
So I ain't trying to hear it.
I wish you all could really see Steve's face.
He can't see.
He's hot right now.
No. But I'm saying. No. But no, seriously. I'm sorry. He can't relate. I'm sorry. I can't deal with people who can't relate to this issue. I just can't, and he can't relate.
But don't all lives matter?
Okay, you know what? Let me nip this all lives matter in the bud. When you go to the doctor for a broken arm, and he say, Doc, he say, what's wrong with you? You say, Doc, my arm is broke. Can you fix it? And then he says, but all bones matter. What you gonna say? But right now, this one is broken. So fix this. So I'm not trying to hit at all lives matter, because all lives is not the ones that's getting killed. Only black lives is getting killed, and Hispanic lives are getting killed.
Hispanics are getting killed
Yeah. So let's not sit here and sugarcoat this stuff. All lives matter, and let's post cops playing with little kids and all of that stuff to make them look good, so we can be not afraid of them, so they can keep killing us and nothing happen. No, shoot the dog mess out of them.
Yes, is definitely the popular response to Steve right now.
What? I'm just
saying, wow. I mean, you keeping it real.
No, but I'm just saying, wow. I'm not sugarcoating anything. They are literally just killing us in the street and nothing happening. But five police die, and now all of a sudden everybody want a peaceful resolution. Come on, man.
Well, the reason they want
better be lucky I can't cuss on
IntellectualRadio.com. The reason they want a peaceful resolution is that they are now seeing that people are fighting back and they are shooting back.
But who fault is that? This is their fault for not nipping it in the bud in the first place. Long time ago. They should have nipped this in the bud in the first place. Look at history. When has it ever been one group of people killing another group of people, and then they didn't rise up and start a civil war? Let's not forget, this is how Black Panther started.
But Black Panthers were also all killed or in jail.
They weren't all killed and in jail. The only reason that was the demise of the Black Panthers is because certain members of the group that were high up got greedy and started to sell out the Black Panthers. That's the only reason. That's it. Let's be clear on that. That's the only reason. People took stuff under the table, and that's what happened.
Well, my sister Tony says that, she agreed that not all blue is bad. All police officers are not bad. I have friends that are CPD. I have friends that are Illinois State Police. I have friends that are sheriff. Everybody is not bad.
I didn't say everybody was bad, but nor was the.
Are you gonna eat your fingernails on?
But neither was. Okay, okay.
He up here eating his fingers. So mad he eating his fingernails.
But neither was the 561 guys.
Okay.
We don't know if all 500. So my thing is this. So we see that we have these individuals that we've only seen on tape that were innocent. Let's open back up. See, they don't want to do this. Let's open back all the cases from past 10 years of people that got killed by police, and let's investigate them to see if it was done justly. They won't do that.
So Tony says, we know police have a blue code of silence, but as a people, African Americans have a black code of silence. We know the criminals, but don't want to be a snitch until it's one of our family members.
That's not true.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have to disagree with Pastor. Don't get me wrong, Pastor. I'm with you, but I'm gonna have to disagree. The reason why it's a code of silence between black people if something happens is because they can't protect them if they do tell the truth. See, the police don't care anything but about a conviction. So what happens is, I watch the first 48 all the time, and the first thing the police do, they come over there and tell us what happened. Some people be like, no, because you're gonna leave. And I'm going to still be here. They know where I live. I'm going to lose my life. You're not going to protect me. So yes. that's at least for me, that's how I'm feeling.
Right.
Because and that's all. Let me tell you something. If the cops could assure your safety or put you in protective custody for telling for somebody on a murder, you will get more people to come forth.
We're okay.
But the police ain't gonna do that. They're gonna get their stuff, they're gonna get their conviction, and they're gonna move on.
Hey, Karen.
So yeah. But no, I'm telling you, this is it's messed up. The whole thing is messed up. So like I said, they can sit there literally and they can do this all lives matter. They can do dog lives matter, cat lives matter.
Do matter. Oh, I was gonna wear my t-shirt that
they can do Pokemon lives matter. I don't care. But what I'm saying is
hey Bridget, hey cousin Alicia. I'm sorry, I have to say
I got it.
He just get mad, y'all. He's mad today.
No, I ain't mad. I'm just saying.
We got a visitor in our studio. We don't even know who he is. He listening to us.
I mean, that's fine. I'm just trying.
Come on over, visitor.
Yeah, come on over. Come on over. What's your name? Lewis.
Hey, Lewis.
What's going on, Lewis? You got anything?
Nice to meet you, Lewis. Take a seat with us.
Take a seat. What do you? Let's see what you got to say about this, Lewis.
I'm with Buddy over here because I grew up in Chicago.
My man.
I know how things go in Chicago.
Okay.
It's a Chicago code of silence. It's not blacks. It's not police. things are done differently in the city, and unfortunately, the gangs are run by the cops. You know,
The gangs are ran by the cops.
yeah, there's no
That
gangs in
is-
Chicago's no more. All the chiefs and all the people running the streets, they
They
locked
gone.
up.
They like.
Streets right now are the main cops, lieutenants.
So the cops
sergeants.
are the gang leaders.
No, definitely not. I'm not saying that.
Okay.
It's not even a structure anymore. There's no signs. There's no tattoos. None of that. It's just organized crime.
Hey, Cent.
Unfortunately, it starts from the top. It don't start
Wow.
from the
Okay, let me respond back to some people. We got Anthony. You have to
no,
sit
where you
down.
going,
Where you
man?
going?
Come on, take-
Player,
come on,
you
man.
in
Come
for
on,
life
you
right
in
now.
here now.
So yeah, you in for life.
Yeah.
So we got Pastor
Come
Pugh
on,
who
come
says,
on, man.
he says, okay, then know this, and that's why. Okay, then criminals know this, and that's why lives matter. Alan Scott says, we as Black people need to stop. Alan, totally agree, but it's not gonna stop.
I agree. But unfortunately, that's a completely different matter.
Right.
That's a completely different matter. It's a matter that us internally we need to deal with. That ain't got nothing to do with nobody else but us.
Mm.
But when it comes to
Say hi to Cynthia.
Hey Cynthia.
Hey, I ain't say flirt with her. I just said say hi. Gee
But
whiz.
when it comes to
Hey, Kim.
but when it comes to I guess you call police a government sworn in official?
The chief of police is.
Anyway, they made a vow to protect and serve. So in my opinion, they paid by the government, come out your taxes. They are it's a government job.
Okay.
Which means that this needs to be a government issue that needs to be fixed. Point blank.
But is it going to be fixed, or are we going into the time of the movies like what are those movies, those futuristic movies when all this is people in underground and all the high rich society people? Well,
Hey,
never mind. I'm gonna be rich by that time. We're gonna be living on the top.
I'm just gonna put it to you like this, and I said this last week. I would rather spend my life in jail alive for protecting myself against a cop than to be killed by a cop. So as far as I'm concerned,
I'd rather be alive and in jail than dead.
yeah. So I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm just gonna keep it real. I'm going by the rules of boxing. Protect yourself at all times.
But you know, I gotta say this: both of you guys are pretty. So y'all gonna be somebody's girlfriend in jail.
Not
I'm
me.
Sorry. Yes, y'all are. You gonna be Steve Alina and Louis gonna be Louisa. I mean, y'all over here tripping.
No.
Look. Louis got all this real
Yeah,
pretty.
you do
hair.
got long hair.
Hold on, y'all. Let me-
You is like the next thing to a woman in here.
Look, he got that pretty hair and stuff.
Holla at me, ladies. 331. Holla at your boy.
But I'm just saying but that's the way it seems like it's got to be. I mean, let's be real. I'm gonna be honest with you. Majority of the times that I've ever been pulled over by the police, and I ain't talking about I was dressed in no baggy pants, no fitted cap, no colors. I was dressed in business casual attire.
Yeah.
I have been spread out. I've been thrown out of my car, thrown to the ground,
Same here.
head busted up against the hood for a light bulb out, for possibly speeding or going down
For wearing this.
for wearing this. Yeah, exactly.
Man.
And that's the way, and I'm real talking, that's the way it is.
Why do you guys think? I mean, you know, you're African American. You're you're Latino, because you know I was gonna say something else. So you know, you get offended. I don't want to offend no one, but because that happens to me. But nevertheless, why do you think that is so? As far as the police are concerned, that is so prevalent against Latinos in African America? Why do they feel that only the African American and Latinos are the threat?
Because this is what they're trained to do.
But why? What did it come in at? We always knew African Americans, but it seemed like Latinos are starting to catch it just as much as the
It's
African
always
Americans.
been
always
been like that. See,
I personally believe right now that everything's getting caught is because this is
Yeah.
new. This is new.
Because
The stuff's
people
been
are
going around.
it's been
filming
going
and-
on.
It's been going on.
It's been going on.
And I don't think I think there's an agenda right now. There's
Okay.
an agenda, and it's to scare the public because there's a voting thing going on this year. Not only that, the
Is
whole
this the
color
year for
thing.
the election? Yeah, it is, right? Or
Yeah,
is it
but
next year?
This whole Black Lives, Blue Lives, the whole
Sure,
cop and the
election,
black
whatever.
race thing.
Yeah.
That all started this year. Camera's been around for maybe 10, 15 years. So this is all being pushed towards an agenda. What the agenda is, I don't know. Neither do you.
Yeah.
None of
Well,
us know.
Tony said they are scared of us and more scared than racist. Alan said this is just not our world. We all live here together. This is not just our world. We all live here together. If we don't care about each other, that's why they kill us, not a value on black lives.
I'm gonna have to disagree. That's like I said before, that's a completely different issue. That's our issue. They cannot dictate and sit back and try to figure out and regulate our issue. That's not that. No, period. That's our issue. The issue that is at hand. Please, let's keep not circumventing from the actual problem at hand. That's exactly what they want you to do. They want to talk about, oh, but they discriminating against this. Oh, but you guys are doing this. Oh, but the transgender and the LGBT. They want us to sit back and circumvent from the main problem that's been going on for years, which is them is cops getting away with killing Black and Latina men. Period. Right. Period. If you ever sit back and think about it, every time there's a big killing of a African American person or a Latino person, it goes on the news for a week, and then they try to cover it up. I'm sorry, for a couple hours, and then they try to cover up what's the new thing in the LGBT community.
You guys remember the Chris Dorner?
Yes, I remember.
I'm not black, but I remember sharing that.
Right,
it's gone from it. It don't show memories of who erased that.
Right.
Why they use military equipment to blow up one dude that was off and all the dudes that he knew were corrupt. in Los Angeles, families of the top cops.
That's what
I read word for word his statement before his manifesto and I'm sorry, the dude seemed he just lost it.
Right.
He got tired.
He went the wrong direction off the map. So
I lived in LA when the Rodney King thing happened. I lived in a part of California, which is called Carson, California, which was basically 25 minutes from actual LA. But when that happened and those cops got off and, they were not, we had National Guard. It's a suburb where I lived at. If you didn't have, if your ID didn't say you lived in Carson or the other side was Torrance, if you didn't have an address, you couldn't come in our city. Basically, because the people from LA were coming into our city, because of course they tore up their city and they were coming to the suburbs to get water and food and shop at the and then trying to tear up some of the stuff out in our ways. You had, we know those cops were guilty of beating the crap out of Rodney King. But did you all realize what happened during that time also?
What?
I remember there was another thing on it.
I was
Nicole Brown Simpson.
I was real.
Yeah, Nicole Brown Simpson. And they tried to put that and make that more prevalent, but the people of LA wasn't having that.
But that's what they always do.
Because when I lived in California, all we saw, let me tell you, all we saw was Nicole Brown Simpson. That's all we saw. That was all on the news. They said, forget about what really happened with Rodney King. Everything centered around 24/7 was Nicole Brown Simpson, O.J. Simpson. You had to go into CNN or something like that.
The media's bought.
You had to go in there in order to hear about the Rodney King thing.
Think about it. After the whole Eric Gardner and Mike Brown situation, all of a sudden it was like, oh, we pushing gay marriage to the Supreme Court. Come on.
Yeah, they tried to give somebody something.
For 2 weeks till it was off Facebook.
Yeah. It was just boom, all about and it seems like every time they kill black people and Hispanic people, there's another LGBT thing. Now it's the gender identity of the bathrooms. Yeah. I don't give two about no doggone bathrooms while y'all killing us. I'm sorry. I just can't do that. You worried about what bathroom they want to use, man. Y'all could go drink a cold glass of bleach with a splash of antifreeze. Please. I'm just saying. And we feed into it. And then we get on Facebook, Instagram. Oh my God, equal rights for everybody. They should be able to pee wherever they want to. Boo boo is universal.
Get the issues. So many issues.
Am I lying?
No, you're not lying, but they are trying to cover it up.
Yeah, and it's the thing. A lot of us fall into it.
You guys didn't know this.
Okay, well, Alan says police fear Latino and black men deep down. We fear each other. How many times have you seen a group of black or Latino on a street corner and you fear something happening to you?
Wait. I didn't get the last part. Black or Latino on the street corner, and you fear something happening.
Like if you're getting ready to walk up past a bunch of black guys standing on a corner, or a bunch of Latino guys standing on the corner, you walking by yourself. Are you fearful of them?
Hell no. I'm an educated man, personally, and I go by people's demeanor. Your skin color doesn't do a damn. I know Chinese people scarier than everybody in this room, but it's your demeanor.
Let me tell you. Let me be the first to tell you. I've always been more scared of the cops. Always been more scared of the cops than walking in any other African American neighborhood.
Okay. Pastor Pugh said,
"Come on, Pastor."
The president said
What's
the
up, Pastor?
single largest cause of death for black men 18 to 25 is homicides by other black men.
And again,
I don't think
not
those numbers are
talking
accurate.
about
I
the
don't think that's
issues.
accurate at all.
That's what I'm saying. That's my problem with Obama is
Okay.
that he's circumventing from the problem. Again, like I said, this is why I'm not messing with dude. He's circumventing from the actual problem. Get and talk about cops killing people. We can talk about that later. That's not the issue right now. This is the issue. And it's
Okay.
been going on for quite some time.
It's been going on for years.
It's been going on for a long time.
Long time.
But my thing is that now you see before
What
you
happened
could
to Black Lives Matter back during 16, 19, up
you
until
couldn't
now?
prove it. No, you couldn't
You
prove
can
it.
prove it.
No. But now they have a whole. They got you on video, and they still not indicting them. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Come on now. Let's not. I wish I was at this town hall meeting, sitting up there with Obama. Sorry. This is it. No. You can't sit back and talk. You can't sit back and tell me all this stuff. That's a whole nother town hall meeting. Black people killing black people. That's a whole nother town hall meeting.
It is. But will it ever stop? Will we ever get a grasp on it?
We can.
How?
It's a lot of ways we can.
We have
Hey,
to take
Melanie.
action. Small community it's in your neighborhood. You start your neighborhood, you build up to the state level. State level goes. The people that are in power right now are not going to be changed until we vote them out. And I'm not talking about the president. I'm talking about everybody in the House. Everybody in the House. You guys know every state's got to.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we can vote those people out. They got the power and they got the authority they got from generation, like their fathers and their grandfathers put them there. We can change that, but we have to do that.
What do you guys think would happen if the Latino community and African American community band together?
Ain't gonna be good.
I'm just saying.
I can tell you. Let me tell you. Let me honestly tell you
Too much
something.
flavor in that pot.
Listen, and I'm gonna sit back and be real with you. This is a time where I really wish all those gangs still had that hierarchy because I think it would have happened. Because it happened in L.A. just now.
Want to give a shout out to my
Because
sister Melanie.
the Bloods and the
just
Crips
joining us.
just came together.
I believe the
On
FBI
this.
just reached out to Hoover in Milwaukee for some truce here in Chicago about a month or two ago.
Yeah, but Hoover don't control nothing over here no more.
Okay.
You know, not no
Hoover
more.
is
it's
he
a wrap.
has no say so in
It's
anything.
a wrap.
Sure.
Because
It's a
his
wrap.
people are all gone. They're all gone. It's
a wrap
nothing
on
that he can't. First of all, you telling us to have peace
it
from
had
prison.
no effect. It had no
Right, it
effect.
had
no,
no
Chicago.
I'm just letting you know
None,
what happened.
yeah.
Yeah.
It had no effect on the streets. The streets were like,
Who is Hoover? He's been
They don't
locked
even
up
know.
for the last 40 years. Who's
Dude.
Hoover? You know, they don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. I'm telling you, Chicago is a lot more.
Kim said it's not going to be good at all if the Latino community and the African American community band together.
If they band together,
no, it'll be great.
it will be great.
It'll be
Because
great.
let me tell you something.
We are feared by our skin.
Let me tell you
That's
something.
what we're feared by.
It's a lot of things that, and I probably shouldn't know this, but there's a lot of bad history between black gangs and Hispanic gangs.
Yeah.
A lot of long bad history. Okay, if they came together, squash that, and use that energy against the police and the government, I can tell you right now, CPD, Mayor Emanuel, all of Congress, Senate would not stand a chance in Chicago. I promise you, we're the biggest minority group
Definitely.
in Chicago.
No. We got somebody else bigger than us.
Who?
What's that community we were
Irish
talking
Catholic.
about? It was either Irish Catholic
They
or the
white.
Polish people.
Anyway,
They white. They the majority.
They have bigger community.
Let me
than us.
let's make something real clear. When you spell out black, you use a capital B because it's only one type of black person. You spell out Latino, it's only one type of Latinos.
Mhm.
You do white, that's a mixture of the whole world.
Yeah.
That ain't a capital W. So my thing is, us as minority, that's the majority. The Irish, the Italians, I mean,
Hey, my big
They all
sister,
I mean,
big
they all
sister
come under the
Ginger.
same
Hey,
umbrella.
Erica. Okay, Tony says if we don't care about Black lives in our own community, why should anyone else care? The problem is not singular, and the solutions are not singular. Police, people, government, etc., have all created this situation.
Right. So my thing is, we got to tackle that problem first. We can come to the killing will stop amongst each other if we can come together and take on this problem. But because we let them say, oh, well, it's all right to kill for cops to kill black people because y'all killing each other, and then we like, yeah, you right. Yep. You right.
Now Melanie said they
you
won't.
right.
Now Melanie said they won't be able to stop. Melanie said they won't be able to stop us. Unity.
But that's what I'm saying. Let's deal with the issue of them killing us, and that will unify us. As you can already see, literally, the Crips and Bloods march together in LA. Did anybody see that? No, I don't think y'all understand. The Crips and Bloods.
I know, it's something that's been going on forever.
They got it on the news. They shut down the whole. They shut down the expressway.
Yeah, they shut it down.
That's what I'm saying. And it's nothing nobody could do. Nothing nobody. They were literally unstoppable.
Right. So if the Crips and Bloods can do that in LA, Chicago can do it here. The gangs here in Chicago.
It's a little bit different. It's a little bit different. It's a lot more muddy. Like my man said right here. There's no hierarchy.
Hey, First Lady.
There's no hierarchy.
There's absolutely no hierarchy. You got. Yeah, it literally is every man. 21st Street is against 22nd Street, and they fight in the alley.
And I really feel like right now the gangs in Chicago, they're not organized. I mean,
no, they're not.
I'm afraid of a 13, 14-year-old kid now than a grown man. I'm more feel for my life with a 14-year-old kid sagging if he's got anything on him.
Yeah, when I get on the bus, I'm like,
you don't even get on the
problem
bus.
You said was the answer to the problem starts at home. It starts at home.
Us,
me.
It all starts at home.
I don't have no kids, but I am the example. When I walk in there, who I am, how I am the example.
He ain't got no kids, ladies. I'm just letting y'all know.
Yeah, he said he's single, but you know.
He obviously got a job. He got a shirt on.
Yeah, he worked for a little construction Sunday. Oh, he
owned
it. You can at least tell him
he owned the company.
He owned the company, ladies.
You about to be on
here, ladies.
Let me show
my real hair.
You about to be on.
This my real hair.
You about to be on. IntellectualRadio.com. Not only do we talk about daily issues, but we hook people up. So next we're gonna have to do a speed dating show one day.
We're gonna do a speed date. Whoever wants to
watch the likes in the comments come in.
Whoever wants to date Lewis, he's gonna be here with us. We're gonna invite him back next week. Hopefully he can make it out. And if you want to talk to Lewis next week, we're gonna give you a number. We're gonna call in. We're gonna have some questions that you could ask. We about to hook Lewis up. Y'all,
God is good every day, guys.
But
y'all single ladies,
that's our time.
Ladies, call in next week if Lewis is available. We'll let you know.
Yeah, we got
one more thought, and then we have to go because we have who is that coming up?
Geo Dish.
I'm about to call Geo Food because I know they talk about food. So Geo Dish is up next. Tony says, I'm sorry, but to say, let's talk about them to stop killing us when we can have unity is like saying, I will lose weight. If you stop buying food, you're not going to stop eating so much. It starts with us, not them, dropping the mic. And I guess he left the building. And somebody said, all right, now come on here. I can't say who that person is, but they know who they are.
Oh yeah, somebody gonna get beat in about 5 minutes.
Run! Get out the house! But this is Candid Talk Radio on IntellectualRadio.com, and we will see you next week. Geo Dish up next.
Holla!
So bougie, ain't nobody hating. Girl, you so bougie, so bougie, so bougie, ain't nobody hating. Girl, you so